But whatever. Let us hit resume. Get a nice stiff drink. And let's jump right on in. I'm trying to remember what we last did. We did the last of the DLCs, so we did Omega and Eden Prime.
Admiral Anderson is available in the war room.
Really anything for us to do? Let's check out our squad. We got Flare. Excuse me. Okay. You know what? Let's just yo swaggins our way on in, shall we? Leave orbit. And let us just jump on into something. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. Really, what I'm looking for is something to not say 100%. Other than the few things, like here, the Shrike Abyssal. 50%. Why? I don't know. Let's go find out. Apparently, we didn't even check out 2 of these systems. I don't even know why. Oh, it might have been a mission and then we jumped out. That could have been it.
I found something.
That would account for a lot, actually. 100% or 50? 50. Are we looking for something like in this asteroid belt? The one thing that's most interesting right here is the fact that there's there it is. Vorcha Labor Team. There was no, we're not being attacked by the Reapers, which is a little odd because, you know, we don't, this is a Reaper controlled system. Kablooey!
Signal confirmed.
Hold on. Something feels off. Hold on. And click. My cam's off. For whatever reason, my webcam and mic have been super desynced lately. And click. That looks better. It's not perfect, but I mean, that's what happens when you use an Elgato. As I would very much like to stop using an Elgato at some point and just be able to, you know, play it all on PC, but that's not possible for everything. So, unfortunately, we have to make do with what we got. But for now, I mean, we're able to see the stuff. We're able to do the stuff. Be the things, do the things, you know. So we'll take it that we'll take what we can, basically. Sorry, I like to stir the pot a little, as they say. Haha. Chaosum Rift, Far Rim. Looks like that's a planet we can visit later. Interesting. Argus Row, nothing. Kite's Nest, hello. Missing some things here in Kite. Let's go get it. I feel what happens is, as we progress in the story, the game's actually just like, oh yeah, now you can go here. What's this? Kavar system. Just a readiness post. Feel bad. But it happens. Governor Grothenpasness. Who's he? Who knows? Oh well, not my problem. Really? I would have guessed it would be right there. Obviously, I guess it would be there because I went there. Oh god. Oh god, don't touch me. No, no, don't touch me. That's my no-no square.
Faster than light jump successful.
Stop. Don't touch me there. That is my shippy square. But your ship's not shaped like a square. You know what? Nobody likes a smart aleck. Oh wait, I do.
Evasion successful.
We love Joker. And Joker is the definition of smart aleck. My god, there it is. Jeez.
Reapers eluded.
There we go. Immediately pop that, and then immediate, not full U-turn, but just kind of veer off there and just leave. And then skirt that way.
Faster than light.
Bam.
Successful.
Facing the way we wanted to. It was a deja vu moment. You know how it'd be. All right, let's piss off the Reapers. Aw. 100. Okay, that's everything. All right. Time to go to the Percy's Veil. Let's pierce the veil. Yo. Again. As you do the battle for Rana. And looky here, it's our new bud, Jarvis. Sorry, his name's Shavik. He has increased power damage. Increased power recharge. Oh, he only has 2. Yes. Let's use Jarvis, Javik, you know, whatever his name is. Let's utilize them. Utilize. Got pulse rifle. The Chakram launcher. Oh, this is hold on. Interesting. I'd need to try that out. So the particle beam, remind me next time we're at the Citadel and I will check it out. All right, Claymore. Oops. Hold on. This is what we had. Now let's check out the... Oh, yeah. Nothing, nothing beats the Claymore. The Conifex. Nope. Oh, no. I said B as in back, not B as in select. Okay. You. I'm gonna let you use your gun. Increase your damage. Let's increase your accuracy too. That works for me. Accept. And now you can use this as well. The Talon. Do I have ultralight materials? We do not. Well, let's just do that. I think that works for him. Alright, we're fine. You're fine. You. Dark channel. Increase damage, yes. Recharge. Increase damage or armor? Damage. Damage. I'll give him lift grenade. Couple points in each. Same with pull. Just kind of getting him off the ground type of deal, you know. Slam is good. Come on in, slam. If you want to jam. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give him more grenades, yo. All right.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
Yes.
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
It sounds like fun.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
He just orbital dropped his ass. He's just like, orbital drop. Notice how Javik have no lines here. Weird, right? Shepard Commander. I think Legion's one of my favorite unexpected characters.
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, It is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
All right. Link me in.
Peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Like, this is a good example of why I think, like, a VI, AI, virtual reality, artificial intelligence reality, like, I would love it.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
Says to remain still, proceeds to look around.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We have installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
As something familiar.
Wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Like, imagine a city. A literal virtual city.
Establishing connection to access point.
Like, this is so cool if you think about it. Like, the implications and everything is just, it's amazing.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
We did not anticipate such intensive infection.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks, I think.
We wish to provide you familiar equipment. I mean, it makes sense. You know, you give a soldier a gun, he knows what to do with it. If you gave him, like, a, you know, a hacking tool or a keyboard, he might not, unless he was an engineer, he wouldn't really know what to do with it. At least to fight an infection like this. You know? Because, you know, a viral code is not something a soldier typically knows how to handle. What a soldier does know how to handle is enemies and weapons. So.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Oh yeah, that looks infected right there. Oh, there's your problem, miss. You see, it seems that an alien octopus jellyfish thing got inside of your system here. And it started eating up everything. Sorry to say, but it's lethal, ma'am. We're gonna have to cut you off at the jellyfish bits.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not match to our historical data.
How many creators have you seen unmasked? One. Basically, the game's just like, oh, you want to see them unmasked? Shame. You're going the wrong way. Oh, okay. Fixed it. But could you imagine fixing computer networks like this in the future? Like, instead of, like, you know, buying antivirus software, you'd be,
You must disrupt the
like,
infection on this data cluster to continue.
you'd be hiring people to delve into your network to destroy the bugs, the viruses. It'd be a much more effective way to do it, you know? The job description could literally be, you know, data. This would literally be data mining, you know? That'd be cool, actually. If you could, like, quantify, not quantify, but, like, visualize, make malicious code and everything actually, like, a tangible, solid item. I think that'd be so cool, and something that would be, you know, very useful in protecting people's data and everything, you know?
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Oh, I see. That's the way we need to go. That's where we actually have to go.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the onion.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
See, I feel like at that point, the Quarians were getting scared. Because the robots,
Data cluster.
the servants that they've created, were questioning.
won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
It is an efficient model.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Either fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
1 node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. It will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Now we do this. There we go. I just like breaking all the code. I think this is just such a unique mission, you know? Like, there's so many unique missions in this game, but, like, this has to... This really takes the cake, you know? In my opinion. So, I don't mind sitting here slowly just admiring this virtual world. Like, just think of the possibilities. That's really what I like to do. Just, you know. Is this what our life could be like in the future? You know, in terms of just like virtual reality, virtual worlds. Like, I need to read Ready Player 2 before I discuss this next part. But like, I mean, my somebody I work with told me that I should really do it, and she was asking me some questions about it, like my thoughts on things, since she knows that I'm pretty tech savvy and heavy. My thoughts on things. I'm like, well, I haven't really read Ready Player 2. I've read Ready Player 1. So I couldn't give a full opinion on it.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
But, it's like, if you could live in a world where, you know, it's virtual, it's not reality, but you could do almost everything you can't do in the real world, would you do it? I mean, yeah, I would. No problem. It would allow me to, you know, run a marathon, for instance. Like, I could never run a marathon. I can walk. I actually have a pretty fast walk. But I could never run a marathon. Well, my family all runs a marathon every Thanksgiving. I can only walk.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Ah, shit. But like, in terms of what this is, you know, this is obviously like a hypothetical, you know, you've got AI synthetics, and the way they're mapped together is essentially a electronica hive mind, you know. All their consensus and everything, like everything they know, everything that they are, everything that they will be, are all connected together here in this server, you know. And like, while humans will never be like that because we all have our own separate thought processes and everything, like, we will still have the ability to, you know, exchange information.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the Geth.
This is insane. We need the Geth. You can't just destroy them for asking for us.
Time's up.
That's harsh. That's harsh.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
So I think the Geth recognized that not everybody wanted this. Which is good, because no matter what war you're talking about, there will always be detractors from the popular consensus. And that's something you need to remember and recognize, the fact that you can't hate an entire population for a war, you know? Because not everybody wants war. Not everybody wants to fight, to kill. There's better ways to do things. And you know what? Good fighting is generally not something that's going to solve a problem. You know? You talk about, yeah, but they shot first. Okay, then you shot. Yeah, because we were getting revenge. Well, guess what? You got revenge, but now they want revenge. It's a never-ending cycle. You know, war, bruh.
You cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Yes, yes, Legion, I know.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I am so excited. You guys probably know this. I've probably told you a billion times. I'm so excited for this remake.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection.
Only a month or so left, guys. Well, more than a month or so. Month and a half or so. Same thing. There we go. 2 left. Bam!
Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Oh, there it is.
New data found. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel.
Creator Megara, what is your status?
Creator Megara.
Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
It's like, well, yeah, you're always going to be outclassed by the easily recreated robotic units that, you know, you can just very easily add new consensus, new bodies, new everything.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The outpost is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
about 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept.
We admire
With the remaining
concept.
established, we are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but it takes no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port. Disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, what happened in there?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
Even our machines will never be so rational.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Yay! God, Geth primes are literally double the size. Like, quite literally, twice your size. Suddenly primes just tower over you.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Please do not hesitate to contact me. God.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server, I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base.
It's a moot point.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting.
Okay.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted. That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten the rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Can he wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave in to your
Admiral
reckless
Anderson is available
behavior
a bit
before.
closer.
The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So, pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
All right, hold on. I want to make sure something happens. Okay, let me check something. Okay, should be good. Okay.
Shepard Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made. Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold
Hello,
on to
how are
ideas for so
you?
long.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators
I'm
began
sorry.
bombing.
You should sleep
We
more.
do not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
Ah, stupid controllers.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
We will remain here. Where's Tally stand?
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything
Yes.
else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I'd like to. Believe me. But my people need me here.
Talk to you
It's
later,
okay.
Tally.
It was just one mission though, but it was really cool, and I talked about several things, but easily rewatchable on the VOD. So you didn't miss a whole lot, actually. Nothing that impacts, well, slightly impacts the story, but for the most part, not really. There's at least one Batarian who doesn't want you dead out there. Good news is you haven't missed Javik fighting or anything, so... Okay, we want to do Quarian escape pod. Quarian escape pod, Quarian escape pod. And we haven't seen Javik in battle either. This will be the first time you get to see Javik fight. That's exciting. And you're gonna see Javik's new weapon too. The particle rifle. And look at his moves. Dark Channel. Plague an opponent with damaging biotic field. He's essentially just like a witch doctor. He just summons pestilence onto his enemies and kills them.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Zelkorus' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelkorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zelkorus understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must
I know.
be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelkorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen.
Let's hope the wilderness is kinder to this admiral than the machines.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
Say hello to our first look at Rannoch, though.
We're taking fire.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
Okay.
Exiled for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors.
It looks kind of like the Sahara Nevada, if instead of a desert it was water.
You fought these Geth. What tactics will they use?
The usual. More gas.
Predictable. Machines have always inflated numbers
Predictable. Kitty cam? Hey, buddy. Psst, psst. Hey, Lucius. Hey, kitty. Jiggle, jiggle. Hi. People want to see you. God's house asleep at Little Kitty here. Say hi to everybody. Do you want me to let you go back to sleep? He's not too pleased, but it happens. Ooh, cam fixed. Okay. Now he's very unhappy because he left. The javelin. Ow.
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Apparently we got landmines here. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, he's gone. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. This way. Lidl. We should inspect the gun.
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
Jap, you handy enough with tech to do it?
Of course. I'll begin.
That doesn't make sense. An alien that has been asleep for literally 50,000 years. In no possible way should be able to do that. That is all. Are you done yet?
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
But that's why I like to do it, because, you know, the 50,000-year-old alien, who is a soldier, first and foremost, nothing else, should not be able to do it. Naturally, he can, so it makes sense, you know.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorm hats. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
Do you want to feel sad now?
We will. Rest well, Dorn Hast vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
There was a nice little radio log from 2 where Jonah's mother worked on Tali's father's ship. And there's a thing that says, "Be good for mommy, Jonah. Listen to your father." And then she died. Poor Jonah. In 3 years, lost their mother and their father. One, why am I using a pistol? 2, why am I using... Yeah, 1, why am I wearing a using a pistol? 2, why do I have a pistol equipped? Because I don't use pistols. 3, flare, bitch. I've got a flare for the flare.
Console. We should be able to disable it.
We should be able to disable it.
Who should destroy the gun?
Javik.
Can you handle it, Javik?
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the last one.
I need to remember that flare will just make him go boom. Make that booty go smike. I think is the phrase that the cool kids say. Something doesn't feel like it activated. Javik? Oh.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I was like, I thought Javik was already going there because he wasn't highlighted as somebody I could use. Ripped me for thinking the game was smart like that. I'll signal the shuttle. Shuttle has been signaled.
Dawn, it's Chorus. Are you there? Dawn!
This is Commander Shepard. Jordan didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with the shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're going to end this fight.
Civilians? Our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
What kind of call would you have made?
There's the Admiral! We have to hurry!
I've got this! Geth behind you! Get in cover! Admiral, come on! Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Chorus. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
Whoop. Sorry, bud.
Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Then we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said the life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the Geth. If you care about our people.
Zen, we need those ships to recover.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
I never liked Admiral Zen, to be honest. Let's see what Jokey Boy has to say. I don't know if he has anything to say. Well, let's go find out.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now. Nice job on the rescue mission, Commander. Civilians are getting hammered out there. Apparently putting a big-ass gun on an agriculture ship doesn't magically turn it into a dreadnought. Who knew?
You don't agree with the Quarians arming their live ships?
No, the gun's nice, but without armor, they're just glass cannons.
They are also more likely to be targeted when armed. The Geth would have ignored unarmed civilian ships as tactically insignificant.
If your plan to invade a planet requires strapping guns to your kid's school bus, maybe it's a bad plan. Well, hopefully Admiral Chorus will keep us safe from the Geth and themselves.
If your plan to invade a planet is to arm your kid's school bus, it's probably a bad plan to begin with.
Commander?
I mean, he's got a point. And so does Edie.
Unread messages at your private terminal.
Yes, yes, trainer. Okay. All right. Let's finish this Quarian Geth war. Shall we? Who do you think's going to win? The Quarians or the Geth? Who do you think should win? The Quarians or the Geth?
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a robot look ashamed?
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
I mean, I've seen it several times.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. I used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us.
Like a turtle. She's not even holding a rock. Like, we picked up a rock and then poof, it was gone. Trainer, like Megan Trainer? No, bad joke? Oh, okay. No, it's her sister, Samantha. God, Flare is so powerful.
You must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
So, how smooth do you think this will go? I just want your opinions on what you think's gonna happen. Other than my controller constantly disconnecting. That doesn't count as a guess. Needless to say, my acquisition of Flare kind of makes this game negligible at times.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
Not an option. The Geth would scramble a defense before we broke through.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Where? Oh. Again, whoever said this game was supposed to be difficult.
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance? We'll get through. What's your status? The old machine's upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position. Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Your synthetic ally.
Admiral Gouge warships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Corus here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll help them, Geralt. Legion, I've hit the override. Gain system access. Enter bypassing security. Stand by.
So, the laser that Javik uses, the longer you hold the trigger, the stronger it becomes. So it's weaker if you just tap it, but it's stronger if you can hold it.
We have bypassed security, but disabling the blast shield requires manual input. We have enabled a console near your position. Shepard Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors. Good. We'll be back out in a minute. Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
It's very fancy. Ah. Oh.
Admiral Rand to all ships. The Bosworth fleet has broken the Geth flank. Permission to pursue.
Granted. Good hunting.
Oh. Alright.
Commander, we detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
Minutes?
You getting anything from the base?
Whole entire minutes.
Machines have not registered us as a threat. We recommend haste. The creator
They will regret that.
unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it finally end.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sink to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
How do you think we did? We also just fell off probably like 5-10 stories. That's snow base.
Reaper!
That's a Reaper.
We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody, get to the ship.
Did you like that deep bass? Oh, it felt so good in my ears. Oh.
I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand.
Javik just punches it in the back and Tully just executes it. She's like, no!
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Check with the fleet. It's not a Reaper base, it's a live Reaper. I need an orbital strike. Chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it. The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
Pull over. I'm gonna kill it.
If we run away, the Geth stand under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
The whole damn fleet.
If we don't make it,
You worry too much.
I love you.
Keep us alive.
You worry
Check
too
with the
much.
fleet. I'll paint the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a target. Find us a target or we'll lose the fleet.
Fuck. I kind of rammed myself into a wall. My bad. We kind of got disintegrated right there. I would also like to point out that there's no way you could dodge out of this. You could not dodge out of the way of this attack. It's literally impossible. IRL, that is. Now I gotta figure out how to do it. What? I don't know how to do this. I'll figure it out. Thank God, you know, Shepard has 1 billion lives. Okay, I know what to do. I gotta fucking juke that bitch. Apparently, I gotta do better at juking the bitch. Now, when I tell you to hit it, you hit it. Frustration farts. Damn it. Though it seems to reset back to that second one each time you die, though, so... This isn't even supposed to be that hard! But it is! I rolled, but my left trigger finger hit the left trigger, so I didn't roll. I ADS'd. So we DEAD. I hate priority Rannoch. Na 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 na. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 na 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 ba da na. Ba ba na 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 ba na na ba na 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 ba ba na na na. I took a chance there that I would have enough time. Don't miss. Could you imagine an entire fleet targeting one location? And that location is literally standing 10 feet away from you. And you're hoping to God that their accuracy is literally pinpoint. Because if they're off by even 100th, of a fraction of an angle, you die. Shepard now has killed 3 Reapers all on his own, by the way. 4 if you count the Leviathan kill.
Shepard. You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
Shepard.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth freighters stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the Creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the Creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
Does this unit have a soul? Do we upload the code? Or are we letting the Geth die? You're making me choose? Oh no, never mind. I missed. I saw the OMG you can do it, and I thought that was just now. So what do you think? Do we upload the code, or do we let the Geth die? Well... Bum 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 ba na 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 da 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 da. Do the Geth deserve death for defending themselves? Yes. No. No, they don't.
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally. Call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
So, this right here. If Tally or Legion died, if we didn't have a high enough influence, and if we did not get all the brownie points we needed, we would have to choose allow the upload and all the Quarians die, or we stop Legion and we allow all the Geth to die. But
no, nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please. Keep us alive.
All units, hold fire.
And of course, if you
Error.
choose...
Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required.
Hold.
Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tally. But thank you. Keep us alive.
Legion had to kill himself in order to give all Geth personality. All Geth actual life.
Commander.
Admiral Ron, I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangirl hadn't stopped...
He did.
We have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
So if we had chosen to allow the upload, but we didn't have the influence to get this brokered peace, the entire Quarian race is killed, and Legion right here, not Legion, Tali right here would jump off this cliff and die. You couldn't stop it. And if you decide to stop the code uploading, Legion attacks you and you're forced to kill it.
I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
I wasn't going to ask.
Why not?
Because I respect you, damn it. You think I don't want you to come with me?
So ask me.
Tally.
I don't know how much time we have left. I don't know if we can beat the Reapers. But whatever happens, I want to be with you.
I bet you say that to every guy who gets you a homeworld.
Only the cute ones.
I bet you say that to every guy who gets you a home world.
I know.
Only the cute ones.
But I look at all this picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haystrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning a Geth. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now... Right now, I have this.
And look at that. She just took it off. No problem. And you heard her voice without the filter. Yay!
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
I had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Why don't you just refer to the as the Earth Embassy office, not Counselor Udina? More like Counselor Dead Dina. Anyway.
We just took down a Reaper without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we could beat them.
We took one Reaper down. It took an entire fleet and one person, and nothing else was shooting at that fleet. So I wouldn't really call that necessarily a win when there's hundreds, if not thousands of them.
All right, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top-secret mission.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point. So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous." The Krogan says,
"You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself."
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and... Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think.
Huh.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion. Before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to... him.
Yes. I love the implications and just, like, everything that gets built up on these things. Like, everything gets built on. It's so good.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Yes, trainer, I know. Yeah. Diana Hours wants to talk to me. Okay, Tully's done in engineering, as would be expected from our Quarian hottie. The Quarian hottie with a body. That we have not gotten to, you know, see. Not like we've seen, the, sorry, body. The Asari hottie with a body. We should put a memorial here for Legion, not Legion, for Thane. That would be nice.
Got the flush.
Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Can it, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir. Hey, Commander.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
I'll pass. We'll have to go back in there soon. For another reason. Thane Krios. Wait, is Legion not on here? No, Legion's on there. Ashley Williams. Jenkins. Legion. Morden. Thane. So sad. Huh. Nobody uses this, apparently. Okay. Does Chucky Wacky have anything for us?
So, Udina finally went over the edge. I never really liked the Mount. Now I know why. I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them. It's nice to have Tally back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines. Hello, Commander.
Hello, Commander. Really? She has nothing to say about the fact that we've got Javik on board? No? Nothing? Nada? Zilch? Zero? Zippo? Zippity-doo-dah? Zippity-day? Hold on. Did I collect the ship that's in here? I think so.
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know.
Could you imagine
No
a
different than
visor
today's
with just constant information
You're right.
feed going on?
Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
I guess I can't argue with that. You managed peace between the Geth and the Quarians. Maybe there is another way.
Maybe there is another way. There's always another way. Remember that. If you stop it enough, anything as an alternative.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
Wait, it fixed itself. We broke it, and then it fixed itself. Yay!
Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
They broke again. Okay, game. Anyway. Damage output? Hell yeah. Power cooldown bonus? Hell yeah. We need shield bonuses when you can just kill them faster. Then they can hurt you. This is Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite way of killing on the Citadel. Oh yeah. Okay, so we need to upgrade our weapons. I have my people using the Talon. Wait, what do I have my people using? Excuse me, why does this keep doing that? I don't use these guns. Thank you. Alright, Tally uses... the Claymore. Claymore's fully upgraded, so... Phalanx, Talent. Okay. Back here now. Particle rifle, let's upgrade that. One more. Perfect. Nothing here. Nothing here. Actually, I want that. Nothing here. Well, I want the eel. Serta, nothing. Casa Fabrications. Nope. Agor. Nope. Spectre Requisitions. Kinda would like to get these two, or those, all three of these. But we don't have the money for it, unfortunately. Serpentine, don't care about. Elcos. I will buy this. I will buy this. I will buy this. I will buy this. Where's Steve? There he is.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial. I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
I can see clearly now. The fog is gone. I can see all sadness that's in my way.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin? Call me up when you're ready for that, Commander.
Call me up. Let's go talk to Tally.
So I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
American bourbon.
Megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
Of a fine Ely Scotch.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Anytime. Just let me know if you let a Geth upload itself in there.
No, the only person who gets inside my suit is you.
Rawr.
Stands between us. Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look.
Go have a look.
I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see.
Lots of reasons to go into our cabin now. What did Tali put in here? Oh yeah. Tali gives you a picture, which is the biggest disappointment everybody had. Because you got to see Tali's face. And people are upset. Because people found the actual photo this was based off of. And well, it's just a supermodel's face.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense, just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Aye aye, Commander. My favorite screaming toy. Ba ba boom ba 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 boom ba 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 boom ba da da boom ba do do boom ba do do ba do do ba do do ba da 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 do do da do do. All right. Now we need to go down to that one place. Makes sense.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No, thank you.
I'll handle it.
We'll
Yes,
just
Commander.
kind of walk around on our own. We like explorating. Embassies are not going to be the... Embassies will be last. Okay.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in.
Did you fall asleep again, Emotive? Because you missed something really interesting. I'll re-show you if you want me to.
Sector status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
We got to see Tali's face. Oh, well, if you didn't fall asleep, then I guess I don't have to show you now, do I? Yeah. She gave us a framed picture of her face.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
I'm not gonna tell you. I want to get your opinions before I give you facts on this face. Tali's in 4. You get to choose your own opinions.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines.
We also got to hear her voice without her mask on.
It was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Seren. The Turian clerk called me soot rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
The difference was you.
The difference was you.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... like this? I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this.
So the more of these side quests we do, actually, the more people who actually get to live. Let's go get the awkward shepherd shuffle again. The awkward shepherd shuffle, aka the ass, because he shakes his little tush tush. Not as much as, you know, Jack shook her tush, but, you know, it's still a thing of beauty.
How's the head?
Gosh, it's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
This will be one of the first things we do in 3.
What you got?
You gotta see the Shepherd Shuffle. Though, actually, no, we'll get a different dance because we will be female. The female and males dance differently, as you would expect.
Spectre status recognized.
All right.
1 moment.
Time to go to the embassies. Why? There's nothing wrong with being male or female. Though it is more recommended that if you're a female, you should do, fair, but, you know.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please.
I know.
All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with BI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
As well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Dakuna Matata.
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
It is very
A
cute.
Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict it.
Look, I filled out all the forms.
I want to check out a weapon real quick before we do anything, because I keep forgetting. And this is the only place with a shooting range. So, this allows you basically to see, do I want to use a weapon? Yes or no? Very convenient. Don't like the Chalcum Runcher. That's what I thought would happen. Actually, hold on. Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't like the Madoc. This is why I don't like the Argus. Like, you're hitting hard, but like your gun's aiming at the ceiling by the end. Valkyrie might be a little bit better. Hold on. No, it's not. It's burst. I hate burst. Well, burst, I got an SMG. It's the Revenant. Been a while. Oh, right. Nope. And of course, here's the particle rifle. No ammo, but... See, the reason I don't like that gun is simply because, you know, sure, it's good if you're standing out in the open, but, like, most of the time, you're not going to have the time for it to fully charge all the way up. And even then, you're getting shot at the entire time. It's just like, you know, sometimes it's just not worth it. But whatever.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
A catalyst? Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
I really like our casual chef look. Priority Thessia! Fun fact, we're getting close to the end of the game. We only got a few more priority missions to go until we're done. Ba ba ba! Oh, why am I doing this? Hold on. There's a fast travel, maybe? Was there not a fast travel in this? Of all the floors for me to be on, it's the one without a fast travel. Damn it. Ah, whatever. To the Normandy. And of course, once we do that, Do you know what time it is? It's time for us to start the other game. Do you want to know what else is crazy? Me. I'm crazy. Anyway.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without
I was gonna let you in on another secret, but I think I'll wait. Not until after you see the infamously disappointing ending. Alright, you excited to see what Tully's face looks like and then my fun fact afterwards?
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available. VidCom.
Mm-hmm. There it is. That is literally everyone's opinion. That is just a touched up supermodel photo. And it exists on the internet. Like the real photograph exists. Actually, hold on a second. She's pretty disappointing. Cillian Nebula. Cillian Nebula Hades Nexus. Cillian Nebula Hades Nexus. Cillian Nebula Hades Nexus.
Signal confirmed.
We only have about 4 main missions, 4 or 5 main missions to go. Not including side missions. Of which there's not that many side missions, though, so.
I found something.
How lazy do you have to be? That you don't... They couldn't even draw their own alien. They just were like, yeah, she's hot.
Signal confirmed.
God. Now you can see why people are super disappointed. Like, everyone wanted to know what Quarians look like. Yeah, it's just a touched up supermodel. You know, whatever. I was crushed, I tell you. Crushed. Whatever. I know. It's not even a supermodel. You could hope that the girlfriend you love is a supermodel, but chances are it's not. She's a supermodel to me. She's super good at it. I know it is. She's a model. She just happened to be a model for stock photos. Free stock photos. And then became infamous for unfortunately being paired up with the unfortunate laziness of the Mass Effect 3 developers.
Faster than light jump successful.
Like, there's taking shortcuts, and then there is literally... I don't even have words for how lazy that was. Like, if you weren't going to show us the Quarian's face, then don't show the Quarian's face. To me, that is more respectful. Right. Like, it's more respectful not to have that photograph. Than it is to half-ass that. Also, the Cillian Nebula looks absolutely gorgeous. Welcome to the worst kept secret.
Signal confirmed.
Which is everyone's disdain for that. Liara's butt had better things. Liara's butt had better quality to it. Miranda's clothed butt had better quality to it. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I was about to fucking say.
Evasion successful.
I have strong feelings for it, so. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter. I don't play this game for fucking alien porn. That's for Pornhub. If I did that, I'd date Liara. Dekuna Matata.
Reapers eluded.
There it is.
Faster than light jump successful.
100% baby. 100% every day. All day, every day.
Evasion successful.
Nahualala. Nawala. Fuck.
Signal confirmed.
Haitiana. Haitiana. Satisgard.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Loropi.
I found something.
I hate these wide open solar systems because it's such a pain in the butt to try to find these things. Like, there's gonna be a fuel depot somewhere. Where is it? I don't freaking know. Found it.
Evasion successful.
Alright, time to travel to Thesaria. If you asked me the question, could we be finished by next week? The answer would be, yeah, maybe. And then the proper response would be like, what? And I'd be like, yeah. It's possible that we could be finished next week.
Is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
Yeah.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
Alright, we're not getting Javik then. It's Liara or Javik is really how this will go. So. Because Javik is obviously, you know. He's a biotic. So. It's possible. Like I said, there's only like 4 main missions left. So, it's highly probable that we will be done very soon. 8. It's fully... We're almost max level, by the way. Max level is 60. We will hit 60 by the end of this, guaranteed. I've never not gotten max level, or I'm pretty sure I've gotten max level. I should have, but it's gonna be 70 tomorrow. Hell yeah, girl. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's
4 o'clock.
7,000 years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Benezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now... maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I remember your mother. She fought so hard against indoctrination.
And this brings all those memories back. What if Thessia faces the same fate?
Not for long. We'll find the catalyst and save Thessia.
I hope you're right.
Hey, buckle up. This one's gonna be tight.
This can't be happening. My home. Right now we're vulnerable.
You must be Commander Shepard! Where are the reinforcements?
This is Task Force Pandora.
Commander, you heard... Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up and do some damage. Somebody better get on that gun.
How they couldn't do this, beyond me.
The gun over there. Put it to use.
For what? There's nothing here.
What are you doing, Commander? Put that gun to use.
There's an enemy over there.
The gun over there. Put it to use.
He got stuck. I knew it. I just had to find where.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No. If we don't get to that temple, Lieutenant, this will be the last you ever see of Thessia. You're witnessing the extinction of our entire race. This is the end.
And you really think you can stop all that from happening?
We've uncovered a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
Prothean, huh? How do you know it'll finish the job?
It's the only chance any of us have got.
This is Lieutenant Quarian. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
Wouldn't you love to just move your magic fingers and to make magic things move magically?
This has to end.
Remember that, because here they come. Push them back! Then move! Get off the bridge!
There it is. So was that a yes? Looks like your fire support got fired. Fucking controller. Frickin' controller. Ew. It's sportulated.
Another mutated Asari.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
My own people. The Reapers enjoy turning our own kind against us. They must think it's good enemy's morale.
I mean, wouldn't it? Look at the shepherd slide. My god, we're finding all the glitches this week. That's a Reaper. Well, there go the snipers.
This is Specialist Kayla. Specialist Enable was just killed. Wait, Shepard just arrived. Watch your head!
How long can you hold out? We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
This feels like a kill zone.
Okay. My favorite. Out of the fire into out of the frying pan into the fire. Hell yeah.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
Potentially.
Watch it!
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
You're looking at it.
Dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot.
I could take him out.
Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit. The stabilizer blew out. This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander. I'll cover you from here.
That's the disciple shotgun. The arrow's fine.
Keep it up, Talon 5!
That's it for the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Maybe the Alliance can spring for his support.
Watch out, more hostiles ahead. Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
I could take him.
Keep your head down and give him everything you've got!
Talon 5, back in position. Let's punch a hole. You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up.
Yeah, see, flare works much better when you've got someone who can put stasises or, like, biotic effects on them. Sadly, Liara does not.
My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat.
Well,
So much sacrifice. We have to...
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
That could be difficult. Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Military grade? That seems excessive.
Especially since few still follow the famed doctrine.
This feels wrong. The scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. I'm guessing these are the scientists.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
The goddess Athame herself. It's a relic of the old faith.
Impressive. Especially considering no one practices her religion anymore.
I admit this does seem rather elaborate, even by our standards. Though Athame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The one you found on Mars gave us the Crucible. Keeping this quiet makes sense.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
You did say this temple is thousands of years old, Liara. Lots of time to study it.
That doesn't make it true.
But very likely. It would only take a few scientific advances to give the Asari an edge over others. Which, I'd like to point out, you now have.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
Maybe that's the point.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Theros years ago.
Don't remind me. Nothing here.
Can you believe we're this close? We can get what we need here. Finish the Crucible and finally destroy the Reapers. The beacon's powering up. You can feel it.
It would have been almost worth it to have Javik here, but...
This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching. There, another one.
You can literally
Still doesn't
see,
look
like,
the sequence is complete yet.
Prothean stuff.
I don't think that's it. Let's move on.
But...
Doesn't look like a connection.
in terms of, like, necessary, coverage... Yeah.
That did it. I think we can access the beacon now. We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
What are you?
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
No, wait!
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A Prothean.
A VI. Remember Vigil all those years ago?
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
Were all Protheans so grim?
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I guess they had their own elusive man to deal with.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break the cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
If you wish to continue fighting, I will not hinder you, though I deem your odds of success remote.
We'll take our chances.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
Indoctrinated presence.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their side. Their way of thinking.
No, I just see things differently.
If you truly care about humanity, you'll stop fighting me. You'll join me.
Don't ever question my intentions. I've sacrificed more for humanity than you'll ever know. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you miss the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict, once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
It's slower than I've been hit! Cover me while I recharge!
Watch out! Gunship!
Get to cover! I've got this! I need to recharge! Cover me!
The gunship's taking up position!
long way this ends. Target the supports. Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
Look how big that beacon is. Could you imagine trying to climb that? Just along the side of it.
Shepard! Hang on.
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there?
Look at all these intense, heavy scenes. Crazy, isn't it?
Commander?
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with the Geth. It's gone dark.
How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make, continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. I'm sorry.
The one mission you don't want to fail. the one for the continuity of
Asari
humanity.
forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
I'm with James.
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, sir, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You've given us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
I mean, that's the wrong thinking to have. They should have done something sooner. Ontarum.
If we don't finish that crucible soon, there won't be a galaxy left to save. So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
In case you hadn't noticed, we just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like, more than a Kuz, where Thresher Maws ate the rest of your squad. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker. But I'm fine.
The hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, EDI. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Commander?
Who do you think's in the wrong there, Shepard or Joker? We're both pretty antsy. Kyling, oh good, you didn't die. Because I want to kill you. That load screen though, just that.
Taking the new poker table up in the lounge? It's going to waste.
Well, I was thinking of inviting to Sony a trainer up for a wee game of strip poker.
Right. You're not going to invite that reporter Allers too?
Nah, she'd bring cameras and record the whole thing.
And if you lose, you don't want the whole galaxy knowing how little you bring to the table.
Damn, girl. My bankroll is just fine.
That's not what she was talking about. Damn, girl.
Commander, we were just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
I'd say her world's just been completely rocked.
Completely. Adams and I were just remembering Noveria and the terrible way her mother died.
Liara seemed so together afterward. Couldn't have been easy.
For weeks, she told me stories about her mother.
Yeah, me too. I have a feeling she'll be okay.
Yeah. Hope so.
Have you followed the story on Thessia yet?
No. I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. Never really been unlucky. Cerberus stealthily strikes Star System shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
That's not true! We earned our place in the galaxy!
Stop denying reality, Asari. Your people took the knowledge of my people from the beacon.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd have...
Hey, settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen. But as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara Tassoni.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Liara's been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said.
Carry on.
I meant what I said.
I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos.
So who would have...
The truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces.
So if the Reapers went, who would have created the mass relays? The humans? The Solarians?
I am with my own thoughts.
The Asari? The Turians? An ancient race called the Hularians, the human Solarian Asari Turian, the Hularians. Can we get a fan art of the Hularians, the Solarian human with Asari Turian features? The Hularians.
She went straight to her cabin. She's not answering her comm.
How bad?
I've never seen Liara like this. Not even after Noveria.
Damn.
Can you talk to her? You've known her as long as any of us. And with Palaven...
I'm just another damn reminder of how many people are dying. You should talk to her.
I just regained my homeworld. She just lost hers.
Well, I don't have any magic words. She needs time. Maybe call her later.
She went straight to her cabin.
I'll go talk to Liara.
You're a good friend.
You're a good friend.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
Hey there, kiddo.
Shepard. Did I just assume the Asari would be ready? That the Council would protect them? Or was I so busy with the Catalyst that I ignored my own people?
Liara, you had nothing to do with the attack on Thessia.
Nothing to do with it? I told those people on Thessia we'd save them. How many Asari died because I demanded their help?
None.
Shepard, that isn't true.
You've been warning your people for 4 years, Liara. There's not a damn thing you should feel guilty about. If we move fast enough, they'll have a chance to survive this. To start again. We lost Thessia, but we haven't lost the Asari yet.
Helping the refugees. That's something I can do. It's something I owe them.
I knew you'd think of something.
I still need some time, Shepard. But thank you.
Made the tentacle-haired kiddo feel better.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk.
Oh, there's Care Bear.
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take before...
Before your friend picks you up, dusts you off, and tells you you're the best damn soldier he's ever met. We'll get through this. We always do.
We'll get through this. Hey, we're unlocking people's abilities. Yay! I don't want squad. I don't want manual. I want journal. Alright, we have this. don't have this. Got that. Got that. Got that. Don't have that. Oh. There's still more things to do on Dekuna. Huh. Cool. Kill. Kill. Right, Lucius, kill. Thessia has been lost. It's not called Thessia, it's called Lostia. Because it was lost. Sanctuary. That is the communication hub. You know what? This is a good place to end it. There's a small chance we'll beat this next week, and there's a small chance that we won't beat it next week. It's really going to depend on... Let me check. How long the cutscenes are. And it's just something I don't necessarily remember. So we're just going to have to take it, you know, a step at a time. But this is a great place for us to end before we jump into anything extra. So, yeah, that is it for us today. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.